Hi everyone, good evening. This is Mawipa Social Media. Even though today is already Wednesday, I would like to say good morning because now it's morning here. Um, I saw yesterday, or last night I should say, um, Jason speaking out on Lissandra and how he was the only last person to see him alive when he left them. At Adam's place, but he really didn't. I don't think he left them at Adam's place. I think that he left them at Bosford or something like that. Anyway, there's been so many streets and so many stories about Junior's last final steps that I would like to say, do I believe everything that I hear, and do I believe Jason Bella's story? Well, it really doesn't matter what I believe, because I wasn't there. But many of the things that he says, it seems like he's trying to, very hard, trying to not say certain things so that it doesn't implicate him, which it already did actually, because though he's not charged with any kind of wrongdoing, I feel that Jason really was the cause of Junior's leading him to go out. And how do I figure this is that if Junior had not been called to give those $5, if Junior had not been had not picked up that phone, he wouldn't be dead today. Okay? The fact of the matter is that he said that he felt that Junior was not going to come back that night. I feel strongly that if you are my friend and you feel like you have this premonition or this very bad vibe about something that is not going good, or you feel something that's not just right, I wouldn't leave my friend to walk by himself. We all know that Jason also knows that Junior spoke about something that he saw, and it had to do with another friend of his, and that they had his eye on Junior, and of course of his friend. His friend was, I guess, beaten very badly or something like that, and Junior confided in him about what he had seen. And the fact of the matter is that so many things that if you're a friend and a real friend, first of all, you wouldn't tell your very good friend to please give you $5. I don't understand, because Junior was a 15-year-old. I don't really know how old Jason Velas is, but I do know that Jason is a little bit way older than Junior. It was very easy. It's very easy to manipulate a child. It's very easy. He was not aware of life. I'm talking about Junior. He wasn't aware of life and the dangers and the consequences that led to his death. Since Jason was older, I kind of figured that he could make that decision of hey, I'm gonna walk you so that way you get home safely. But instead, he let him walk on his own. Do I feel like there is a setup here? Yes, I do. You know, he's ruled out as a suspect. Okay, he's ruled out as you know, of any kind of suspicion regarding Junior's death. Do I feel like maybe probably detectives are missing out on something? Yes, I do. Do I feel that they should, because also it was said in the video that, and he also said in the video that Junior liked this girl and he was going to go and visit her, and that would have been his destination to live. I do wonder who was the girl that he was so interested in, and if it's the same girl that he's pictured in Instagram and, you know, in Instagram. Very interesting because none of the what has been investigated has really been really investigated, because if Junior came out of his house and he was asked to give $5 to his friend Jason, and his friend Jason just leaves him, and Junior has spoken to Jason about some kind of incident that happened with another friend, wouldn't you think that, you know, Jason would take him back home because Jason knew where Junior lived? It wasn't like he wasn't aware where Junior lived. So I'm in a confusion here because neither has Stephanie Estacio has been interviewed. She hasn't told her side of the story. Everybody is sticking to the story of that he was, it was a mistaken identity. That was no mistaken identity. That was out to get. And I'm sorry, I'm probably ruining everything for the investigators and for many others, but I do feel very strongly about that Junior was set up. Junior most definitely was set up, and that was no mistaken identity. It was very, very well lit there. As a matter of fact, the bodega was very well lit. I'm just curious to know if at any point any of these I keep saying teenagers, any of these adult men knew Junior's name. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's very strange. They would chase after him, being that's a mistaken identity. You know, wouldn't you think of calling out, you know, bro, you know, you're from here and there, and if if Junior said, nah, nah, you know, I really don't know. I feel like this was truly a setup. It's really a sad and tragic ending to a kid that was so innocently taken away by 15 men who also, by the way, had children. I really do hope that justice is served for Junior. I hope that at one point in this investigation, they can find some kind of better lead other than the videos. I hope that the videos continue to show his last and final steps and what really led to Junior's death. I truly hope that Lysandra can find her comfort and that she's able to accept, after this is all over, that she's willing to accept that her son will no longer ever be with her again. Sadly enough, Miss Lysandra is always visiting her son's gravesite, asking herself questions, and when will she have her time of justice. I truly, truly hope that all of this happens. There will be a march on the 25th of October, leading after the courts, leading to the court to the courthouse all the way to 183rd, where Junior was killed and was fatally stabbed and wounded several times repeatedly by the Trinitario gangs. And I hope that justice is made for Junior and that we will finally have some answers to the very, very ongoing questions and burning questions of all of the people who, in one way or another, this story has touched them very deeply. I am hoping that everything will come out and finally Junior will rest in peace forever. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening or a great day. God bless and take care. If you want to subscribe to my channel. If you want to give me a thumbs up, you can give me a thumbs up. If you want to give me a thumbs down, you can do so as well. I hope and you continue, all of you, to take care and be safe. And continue to watch my videos or my updates. And there will be further updates and further other creative ways that I can entertain my viewers. Thank you all 15 viewers for subscribing to my channel, and I'm so very happy and very appreciative, very grateful that I have 15 viewers. Thank you so very much. I so appreciate all of you. One by one, thank you to Susan Thomas and thank you to Rodolfo Santiago, who have been my faithful followers. Thank you so very much. God bless and take care. Love you all. Bye. This is Maria Almanzo from Mawipa Social Media. Everybody, take care. Good night.